見たところ普通のマテリアだ。俺たちの獲物だ。
全部いただきます。メインシステムレベル1起動。
Ninja cannonball? Are you kidding me? That would have been so useful, I think. Skillmaster. That also sounds like it could have been useful. But I did that thing again where I wasn't really paying attention to the new materia that I got. Pretty much as soon as I switched my weapon to the boomerang and reslotted the materia that I already had equipped, that was it. I'm done. That's what Yuffie is going to have for the rest of the game. Maybe that's why I ended up getting my ass handed to me during the last battle. Not immune now when I throw it, are you? Before pressing the elevator button on this floor, I couldn't go upstairs. So how is anybody else supposed to reach the top floor unless they do this? Not everybody is a ninja. Well, I want to say lighten up, but I don't live in this world. I don't live with that kind of loss and grief. But it could be seen as kind of annoying when a lot of stories already have that kind of theme going on. Everything sucks, and there's little we can do about it. Yeah, I get it. Life sucks. Thanks. So, do Italians just have strong teeth? I think that's Big Tits' chair, so it has cooties on it. And then we're faced with a gauntlet of various enemies, and... Really? This is the last one? The enemy before this killed me at least once. Now we get to fight Big Tits herself. Isn't that fun? Unfortunately, it's just another big robot mech thing, which I guess is Shinra's thing. I just realized that. She was also easier than a young Asian living in rural Japan. So I've heard. It's gonna be real embarrassing. And, just so you know, I'm playing on normal mode. And she didn't kill me once. You know who did give me a hard time? This fucking guy. He was harder to beat than Sephiroth. Think about that. And it's not like I still don't know how to play the game. I figured it out when I played the main story. This dude, Nero, is just overpowered for no reason. Oh, so when she said maximum aim in the air, she just meant, hey, make some random enemies appear. I forgot that that's what happened, and so I was thinking to myself, oh no, we need to escape quickly. We need to find a way to open the doors as quickly as possible, so that we don't die in a nanosecond. Nope, it's just another battle, and if we want to destroy the projector, we gotta defeat this friggin' thing more than once. You couldn't have made it different enemies that we have to fight and defeat before we can get the projector? Have some variety, okay? Mir doesn't even get any explanation of what or who he is, or even who his friend is and what he does for a living. Wise, or Vice, Weiss, I don't care. Are either of them gonna show up again in part 3 somehow? They're gonna be implemented into part 3 so that they can better knit together this episode and the overall story of Final Fantasy VII. Is that the plan? Oh, so he's a masochist. Forgot that too. I wish I kept forgetting it. He'll be fine. He just got stabbed in the shoulder. Never mind. I guess that is a good way to end it. He wasn't able to protect his sister, but he could still protect Yuffie so that she could go on to do something great for all of Wutai. It isn't the best writing Final Fantasy VII has to offer, but it's okay. Aren't you 16?
He never said you were, I don't think.
どうかしてるよ。
So she was there the whole time. That's interesting. But we didn't see her in the main game cutscene. They showed Kate Sif. Whatever. I recorded all of this using OBS. And right now I'm talking to a mic connected to my computer. Wonder how that's going to turn out. Why? Because of this. It doesn't appear on screen, but it says that thing that video capture is blocked for this scene. And the only thing that I could find, not even from Square themselves, but just a guess from people on the internet, is because they didn't want this part of the game to be spoiled for people who are looking at gameplay footage online. How? What the heck does this whole sequence spoil? The fact that a part 2 is going to come out? That the story is going to continue? That's not a spoiler, that's an expectation. Now, I've already talked about that before, back when I recorded this sequence on my phone, of all things. But I'm still salty about it, because now I had to go through the trouble of getting this crisp footage by hooking up my PS5 to my laptop via HDMI adapter or capture card or whatever, go on OBS, start recording on that, transfer the video clips to Microsoft Clipchamp, edit them together, cut them down, trim the fat of whatever the clips don't need, and now I'm adding in this voiceover with the microphone attached to my laptop. That's extra work that is so unnecessary.
さらばミッドガルだね。
Oh, okay, so this is when it actually shows up. I was wondering if it was going to appear on screen. So that's just another thing you can add as an annoyance, kind of ruining the scene over here by giving me a notification. Thanks, Sony. I guess Tifa's had to hitchhike before. That's why she's teaching Aerith how to do it. I guess that's how she left Nibelheim? She hitchhiked? Got somebody to give her a ride? To Midgar? I don't know. I don't know her story. The only other game that I know to have done that, for spoiler reasons, even though that's stupid, is Batman Arkham Knight. They definitely wanted to make sure people avoided spoilers for that one. Even though, like, dude, if you watch the video and spoil it for yourself, it's your own fault. I've spoiled stories for myself before. You don't see me crying about it in a YouTube comment. It's kind of disheartening finishing this game again because we gotta say goodbye to Midgar, as they said themselves. Technically, you can go back and rebirth, but only certain parts of it. You can't go back to what's left of the Sector 7 slums. You can't go back to Aerith's house and say hi to Marlene. She shows up in a cutscene, but that's about it. So, boo-hoo for Barrett.
Yane, ないね。
平気なのか。
あれ？急に不安。
そりゃ腹が減ったせいだ。急ぐぞ。
ご無沙汰してます。久しぶり。元気だった？ごめん。悪い。
I always find that funny. Someone trying to figure out the right things to say to somebody. Could you come back later? She's in a different universe.